Nearly 20 people are physically abused by a partner in this country every minute. In our area, yet another person has died in a violent relationship. Local police say that Norris Dale killed his girlfriend, Cynthia Vills. Now, court documents show that he had been charged with domestic violence in the past, and that she had been trying to get a restraining order against him. Joining me now is Ellen Seiler. She is the Chief Operating Officer at the Hubbard House and also domestic violence survivor, Asia Franco. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Always good to see you, Asia. It's nice to finally meet you. As I was just remarking during the commercial break, I was there the day that this terrible tragedy happened to you and your niece and the children that were in the car when your estranged boyfriend attacked you. Can you, because this was back in 2005, can you tell us a little bit what happened? And I think that this is important because no one ever expects that even a bad relationship is going to turn violent and deadly. And you experienced that firsthand.
Yes, correct. The most important or the most difficult time in a relationship is when someone's trying to leave. And that's what happened. So I had finally left the relationship, and then I went back to get some of my belongings. And that's when I guess he got so upset that he didn't have that control anymore. And he opened fire on me and my family when we were in a minivan trying to drive away. And it killed my niece. I've got shot. My other children were with me, so it suffered a lot of, damage mentally as well as physically.
Well, and I know for a long time, obviously you felt somehow responsible for your niece's death. I seem to remember also when I was covering it that she shielded you and was hugging you when he opened fire in that car because she loved you so much and didn't want you to be hurt.
Correct.
How do you move on? And how do you sit here this morning and share such a painful story? Because I know it's important to you that you help others.
Yes, so the biggest way that helps me move on is actually helping others. So through volunteering with Hubbard House in different sectors like court advocate, victim advocate, it helped me a lot to learn about the patterns of abuse, how to stop it, how to recognize it, and therefore helping me get past it.
And it's interesting, Ellen, because sadly you hear about these stories far too often.
We do.
And many times sometimes it's a woman, sometimes it's a man, but many times they've tried to leave and they think that a restraining order will protect them. And as we know, sadly, it is part of a process, but it is still just a piece of paper.
Yes, it's not going to stop anybody that doesn't care about the consequences of their behavior. So it's important if you are in a violent relationship and you are thinking of leaving that you plan carefully how to do it, and we can help you do that at Hubbard House. You need to realize that a violent relationship can turn deadly at any point in time. So if anybody's ever threatened to kill you, if anybody's ever threatened you with a gun, if you think anybody's capable of killing you, you need to take action quickly.
Asia, did you think, I know that your ex-boyfriend had a military background, did you think he was capable of doing something like this?
Yes, actually I was. I feared for it every day, but I had been so past the point of it that I, at that point, didn't even care. I was really wanting every day to almost die, but looking back now, I feel like I should have done more quickly for my family and my friends, because it doesn't just affect the person, it also affects their children, their loved ones, and it's, they don't have a choice, but the person themselves does have a choice. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for your children, for your friends and your family, because
your children were removed from you by DCF.
As well as my niece too, and my family.
You lost your niece, sure. Yeah. And then the reality is that you don't have to do it alone either, Ellen. That's why Hubbard House is here, and Quigley House and other, organizations that help women who are in what feels like a hopeless situation find the help and get the protection that they need to leave safely. I want to tell everyone about an event that's coming up. Certainly, it's open to the public. You're encouraged to attend. It's the 22nd annual Barbara Ann Campbell Memorial Breakfast. Survivors get to share their personal experiences. It's happening tomorrow. It begins at 7:30 in the morning. It runs until about 9. It's breakfast again. It's at the Hyatt Regency Jacksonville Riverfront at the hotel there on East Coastline Drive. Our Mary Bear will be there as a special guest, as she has been every year. And now, if you are being abused, you know someone that is, you are not alone. You can call Hubbard House hotline by dialing 904-354-3114, and they will help you.